Alright, let's, I'm good with my weapons, honestly. I don't have to, I'm not gonna go nuts.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Alright, and I have a new gun, right? The Carnifex? Yeah, I got the Carnifex now. You know what? I'm not that upset that they, didn't let you buy all the weapons at once, honestly. That's fine. Or let you have access to them all at once, because that's not a big deal. I don't care, Jacob. You're fine. Just so you know, you actually get a chance to let each weapon shine now. Pyro, die. Oh, I got him. Oh, no, hold on. There you go. I know Disrupt isn't the most useful right now, but it's kind of all I got. Alright, let's pound nails into these Vorchas. See how that makes them evolve into Carpenters. Pop, pop. Oh, not dead. Oh, there's a Krogan. I need new controllers soon. Hit him.
9-9.
Pop, pop. Okay, where's the Krogan? 'Cause I know he's not. There he is. Oh, he still survived. You must still survive. Pop.
Shields have failed.
Oh. No, 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 no. I like I don't have to pop my Omnitool either for the shield upgrade. Okay, good, good, good. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I see you. Hold on. Hold on. Got him. I see you up there. Oh, I can just pop him from there. Thank you. I know you're there. You are. The time dilation on the rifle is amazing. It's like it's the best passive ability like the game can offer you, honestly. It's really, really amazing. Oh. A wire caught up in my controller. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see. And then there was something here? Yeah, Metagel. Still really early in the game. Still really early in the game. We got a lot to get through. If I haven't already mentioned it before in this episode, I'm Gabe. This is Casual Play. Playing Mass Effect. Where is the... Aha! Let's see. I'm mostly going to just end up covering the recruitment, the loyalty, and the crew conversations, the story missions. Where is the one that I need? Here it is. Now I need a one with a white top. This is the hypest gameplay. Alright, there we go. That's better. I'm done with that now. Alright, let's see. This should be where Daniel is. Yes. Let's, yeah, I need a controller. My left bumper is a little fidgety. It makes playing Dark Souls almost impossible. If you're curious, by the way, it really does. Let's save. That's fine.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out!
Man, this is as timely as me playing Resident Evil 3 at the height of the pandemic. Just getting to Omega as the pandemic continues. Wow, just let them kill him. Nobody needs to die. Let's all calm down.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
You could still just say no. No, you're good. You can go.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Bye.
I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden
Is that Yuri Lowenthal?
find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
It's very rare when someone's willing to de-escalate. So, in that type of scenario, god damn, I accidentally pressed my power. Yeah, I need a new controller. This weekend. I'll make time for it. Maybe. I believe there's 3 Vorcha on the other side.
Up front!
1, 2. There's 1. There's the other. Say cheese. It would have been funnier if I got a headshot, but you know, you can't win them all. You can go over here for ammo. I don't think I need it though. Nah, I'm full. Get away from me, Miranda. Please. God. This is that hallway. This is that area that sucks if you're not an infiltrator, or are playing on higher difficulties. Yeah. Anything else though, you're fine. Like this section was made for infiltrators. So like, here, you guys can have a level where you would do really good now. I see you. Dead. Ah, I missed. Ah, that was on me. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. See, you only have so much time really to take advantage of the time dilation. Dun 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 dun. Nope. I'm being more frugal with my safety dance sessions. Oh, I see you. Thank you. For anybody that doesn't know, Mark Meer, the voice of Shepard, is the voice of most of the Vorcha, I think. It's really funny. He's a really good Vorcha. I mean, he is the voice of the Vorcha, so what else would you expect? Anybody else? I'm waiting. Hold on. You got him good. I see the other one. Got him. Hold still. There you go. Yeah, it just makes it. Is there anybody else? Yep, one more. Yep. I think we're good. Yeah, that's really hard when you have any other class type. Except, actually, Soldier. Soldier obviously has a sniper rifle. But anything without a long-range capability, you're, like, taking pot shots from here. Your powers, like, you shoot them off when they're, like, in cover. It's really annoying. It's really frustrating. Especially on higher difficulties, when, like, one rocket can bring you to almost death. Really annoying. I don't think there's anything else in this area. I never explored you too much. Is there one thing over here? Am I remembering something? No. No, I'm crazy. There's an explosive barrel, living container. This section 2 coming up next is really nice for long range. Otherwise, you're just taking pot shots or trying to time your powers, and it's really annoying. Before he moves. There you go.
Here we go. You bet.
Got it.
Enemy down.
There you go.
Affirmative.
Good work, everybody. It should be noted, too, on higher difficulties, you start getting more equipment and upgrades hanging around. And on one mission in particular that we're going to bump up the difficulty for, there's a different weapon entirely.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
Sweet. We're almost done with this mission. Hey-oh.
You don't come
Blood Pack Boom Squad.
Shut down machines. Break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then choke and die. Strong.
Why?
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
You know, say what you want. This guy knows what he wants. This guy knows what he wants in life. It's too bad it's in the way of what I want in life. If anyone's curious what I'm doing and has been playing this game very long, flamethrower enemies are extremely flammable. Hitting them with Incinerate, Overload, or popping a precise shot at their steel rods on their backpacks where they have the flammable stuff for their flamethrower. It straight up just pops
Once we get the fans
their explosives on their back. It turns them into a living grenade and stuns nearby enemies. It doesn't outright kill them. Let's see. No, I still see you. Thank you, Jacob. If you see them leaking flame though, that's also good. That means they're just on a timer. This is great. This is why I love playing sniper rifles. It's fantastic. All right, this should be somebody. Let's just go this way. Let's see here. Oh, there he is right there. Hold on. I got him. Yep. And because of the high damage output of the sniper rifle, it means my shot on his canisters is going to be it's going to hit immediately.
Here goes. One less.
As opposed to like any other type of weaponry will like puncture it. Oh, I missed. Well, I hit him, but you know. I need to get Incinerate soon. It's my only projectile. I really need to get my hands on that. Alright, West Van on. Alright, they should be pouring in behind us, ambush style. Yep.
shot.
Sliver. I don't know if it's now. I forget if it's now, but I know the Geth shield boost does come with like a 10% damage increase. So it's a nice passive for just popping fools. Alright, let's go. And at this point, yep, there they are. They populate over there. Which is very hard when they're like I feel like I'm overselling it. It's like it's really hard when they're just being jerkbags like that. But without this level of precision, it is really annoying to hit them from here. It is really annoying. Do you mind? Like, see, at that point, he would have, like, stepped down. Oh, this is a good chance, actually.
Enemy down.
Oh, he didn't take that much damage, actually. That's a shame. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Easy enough.
I'm not picky about who gets the kill at that point. Excuse me. Ooh, you're a little bit more alive than I thought you were. There we go.
Engaging target.
It's closing fast.
Yeah, I know.
Closing fast. I've got it.
There we go.
Sure thing.
Thank you. Oh. Anybody? Nope. Alright, we did it. Boop, 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 boop. There we are. Alright, we're done.
Hands are up. That should be it.
And the door's locked behind you, so that's your only chance to get any stuff you needed to get.
Field is clear.
Systems engaged. Airborne.
Thank you, Jacob.
Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Yeah, Femshep's voice is a lot more subdued. It's easy to see how Mark comes across as a lot more charismatic.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute.
Just because his voice is a lot more distinct, like, what?
Go check on the patient.
What's happening
Lots
here?
of work to do.
Well, bang, okay? Whereas, Jennifer Hale's voice is a lot more subdued, a lot
Naive. He'll learn.
more
Let him
breathy.
take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
So, are we cool now?
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Alright, stay for now.
Look around for a moment.
Just because we can say hi to some people that we'll never see again. And of course, if you didn't loot his items before, now's the chance. But hello, you're alive!
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told me.
I'll keep saying it until we get a Batarian squad mate, but Mass Effect needs a Batarian squad mate. At some point, it really does.
To move.
Two of
Male
my
Quarian.
assistants found me.
Batarian.
They gave me the vaccine. Brought me back here once I was.
It's always gonna have an Asari, so we don't have to worry about that. It's always gonna have 2 humans, so you never have to worry about that. A new alien,
To find me.
and another robot buddy.
Bring me to safety.
We need another robot buddy.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong.
Alright, Shepard, calm down.
I was wrong about a lot of things.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
Nope, Shepard's wigging out. Oh, by the way, if you walk in here with, like, Garrus or a different alien squad mate, Morden will just literally cure them as soon as they show up. So it's a nice little detail. It's like, wow, alright, well, you're dying.
Can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him.
No, well, Morden's my best friend now. So, tough crap. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian.
This clinic gave me. Thanks for bringing us here.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Yeah, you're alive. I don't know where this goes, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a quarantine area. Straight up quarantine.
With the Vorcha gone, the blue sun.
Cool. Alright, let's leave. There's nothing else to do. I just want to say hi to those 2 groups of people. Well, also Daniel. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of... Look at all this stuff. I need to get Incinerate badly. I need a projectile to actually shoot at somebody and rip away armor. And also induce panic in organic enemies. Do I have anything against... No, my Disrupt Animo is all I need against machine enemies, honestly. That's the only thing that's going to do it. Otherwise, I can switch my power for Shield Drain, which will screw up synthetic enemies, give me shields, and also act as a...
Yes, very exciting.
a
Cerberus
shield
working with
disruptor, too.
aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
I want to say that they haven't changed.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Guess what? They haven't changed. They're only interested because humans are vanishing.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The collectors are abducting human colonists.
I will shit on Cerberus every chance I get. Make no mistake.
Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all.
Why is Jacob doing the sales pitch on what's wrong? Why, and when we already know it's the collectors?
Spreads too slow.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the...
There are going to be times that the interrupt isn't as good as dialogue.
Yes.
And I know you people won't believe me, but there are a few instances where the prompt isn't as good as just like letting the situation play out slowly.
No synthesized voice.
There's quite a few that it's actually better to talk.
No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yes.
The ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find...
That's a lot of colonists.
Yes, of course.
How's one team of 3 gonna escort that many people out of whatever place they've been kidnapped to?
Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
So this is the weird part. I mean, it's not yet. But for some reason, we're letting him study samples that we shouldn't technically have yet. It's really confusing. I don't quite fully understand it. I'm gonna run to the front. for a second. Kelly has something to say every time there's a new squad mate, and Joker will have something to say, usually over every loyalty mission, squad recruitment, or main story mission. Not always, but most of them he does. This is from Chocolates. Dr. Chocolates. I've done further investigating regarding your facial scarring. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts will make your scarring increase, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions will promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless. So, if you want to if you want to go back to like Star Wars, KOTOR 1 and 2 style personality, changing your physical appearance, like Darkseid making you ashier, you can have a situation where you play the game and it does exactly that. You know, renegade actions lead to renegade scars on your face that get like really deep, like huge scars and red eyes. It's weird. Blue actions, Paragon actions just make your skin look normal. Right now you can see I have some light facial scarring just because it's still early in the game. I typically just heal the scars. I'm not a big fan of them because the problem is, like, depending on how many renegade actions you take, they just go out of control. So I'd rather just not deal with it. So it costs a lot of resources to do it, but I don't care.
Message at your private terminal.
I can always just mine off screen.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member.
Yeah, he's great.
Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you. She also has something to say about Zaid, of course, but it's only, you gotta load back in, I think, so.
I heard about Ferris Fields.
No, his
Any news
brother.
on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
So yeah, now the Normandy has a lot of mini stories hanging around. Only like a handful, but it's, you know, it's something. It makes the ship feel a bit more alive. No.
Commander.
But I will ask him how he's doing.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
We're gonna spread those out throughout the game, so that way we don't just bulk up on all the conversations. There's not an infinite amount of them, so we'll get through a good amount of them. Stop saying the word them. Okay. All right. Let's switch because I'm a stickler for weird stuff. There you go. That way she doesn't look like she's wearing armor on the ship for no reason. I like it. I liked it better in Mass Effect 1, where it felt like the crew had like on the field a look, and then on the Normandy look. I like that a lot better. And now we finally have the med bay. Not the med bay. I'm stupid. Edie, tell them where we are, please. Where are you, Edie? Please, God help me. Where are you? You should be near the door. Where are you? Thank you.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Normandy.
Thank you. It's the lab.
Where you can investigate new research upgrades that will improve ship.
It's unfortunate that despite me not liking the resource upgrade, they kind of scrap the lab idea, and I really like the lab idea. I like researching upgrades for the ship as well as for your personal companions and yourself. Like, just they're all linear progressions in terms of, like, you're improving your biotics, your tech, your melee, your health capacity, and all that. It's all linear progress, but it's still like something that they could have branched off more. These are all your recorded upgrades. You can buy them or you can research them. Obviously this is dirt cheap. Assault rifle damage goes up, so we'll just go through a lot of these. Armor upgrades. I have more metal gel. Sure. You can see in the bottom right the cost amount, and then right below that how much I currently have. Ship enhancements, medbay upgrade, I can get that. I have a lot of resources I farmed. These are armors and weapons. I don't need a lot of these, if I'm being quite frank with you. But a lot of these are pretty dirt cheap because they're DLC. I'm probably going to get the weapons. Let's see, for example, I'm going to get... This is, by the way, this is respec. So if you want to respec, it just takes some element 0. Let's do heavy weapon. Ammo, which is important. Now I've unlocked the... This is a missile launcher. It's a really good one. It's a tracking missile launcher, so he's basically homing. This is a shotgun. I don't really care. Let's do it anyways. The Avalanche is like an ice grenade launcher. I never like using it, but I usually like having it on hand. Infernal Armor is pretty good. It's just you can't mess with the colors that much on any of these. Collector Assault Rifle, sure. And we will do the med bay scan upgrade, so we'll just heal our scars in a second so we can look nice and clean for the rest of the game. There's not much else to do. Every companion comes with upgrades, sometimes personal, sometimes ship related. Oh man, we have a lot of research we just unlocked. Oh, I got a level up too. I'm going a mile a minute. All right, let's do 1, and then I have to do 2 to unlock AI hacking, which is useful. So that is another ability to shoot off against synthetic enemies. I'm not going to upgrade it very high, just because I think it's better just to have them as a brief distraction. So I can't do anything else. Nope. All right, well I have my projectile now, and that's fun. All right, let's talk to Mordin.
Shepard, how can I help?
How's everything?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Thank you. How's everybody doing?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Cool. What about, can you give me any stuff?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
His is a prototype. It's his personal Omni tool, in which he gets more power damage. Some of these are story important. About 3 or 4 of them, at least 3, I think 4, maybe 5, at least 4, my numbers are all over the place, are story important for the end of the game. I don't think Mordin's is. That being said, we're going to do it anyways. There you go.
Shepard, how can I help?
Our boy Mordin is the best.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
That's it. I just like to exhaust it so it goes away. Mordin, tell me about you.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
How's your assistant doing?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using...
Yeah, this was Mordin's retirement. He really got to just live it up.
Groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course.
Oh yeah, also I like helping people.
All that too. Nice. Retirement after STG work complete.
Also, I didn't mention it when he did the line, but he's like lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal them, sometimes kill dangerous people. That's the type of person Mordin is, and it's really interesting. It's just really funny. The doctor is just like, my Hippocratic oath means I get to shoot people who are bad.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers.
I think the first Spectre in lore canon is Solarian.
Agents trusted.
Solarian criminal, actually.
Spectre similar. Given goal, told to accomplish. Better funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Yeah, that's bull.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage.
Be careful when fast forwarding through these segments, by the way, if you're skipping dialogue. Sometimes the camera will get stuck. Usually in Mordin sections, I notice they get stuck.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally...
Solarians are basically kind of like a type of reptile, similar to a chicken that has a cloaca. It's basically like their butt, where eggs come out.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks.
Basically called them a butthole.
Evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Now, he's lying. But I understand why. Because the nature of his work is actually extremely sensitive, and him telling the truth about it would, you know, that's a lot of information disclosed to a stranger on a mission that's not related to the Krogan at all. But tell me about the genophage from the Solarian point of view, Morden.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Now, if anybody in the Mass Effect universe knows how the genophage actually works, it's Morden. So, it's not a sterility plague. We talked about this in Mass Effect 1, and I've talked about this before. It lowers fertility rates. Now, that being said, it does lower them in the sense that, not that they can't get pregnant as often, it's that the Krogan give birth in terms of clutches of eggs, like in the thousands. So when they have a quote-unquote litter of Krogan, it means that they have like a bunch of basically tadpoles. The series is not very specific on physiologically what they look like or how fast they grow. Just that Tuchanka is a very... Get away from me, fly. Is a very predator-rich environment. It's very hazardous. Hard for anything to survive there regardless, which is probably why Krogan have such high birth rates originally, is because there's so many dangers that Krogan evolved to have more kids that would survive statistically past the hazards at some point, just a numbers game. So the thing that's killing the Krogan is that it's not that they can't get pregnant, it's that they get pregnant and then the births turn into stillbirths. Psychologically and culturally, that fucks with you, is the real problem. If the Solarians were smart enough to create just birth control, this would be a little less of a problem. The main problem ends up being the Solarians went too far with the genophage. They created a birth rate suppression to the point where there was never going to be any negotiating it. It was essentially a punishment. It wasn't done for the Krogan's best interest, even though it did make sure it was either that or genociding all of them.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
The best thing for the genophage now would be to do work on it to offset how much it kills off stillbirths. So that way you don't completely take it away, because having thousands of Krogans in a post-nuclear society in which they have not gotten their crap together is not really any better than what we have now. The Krogan might prosper, but the rest of us would suffer as a result, because the Krogan haven't learned anything. And like Rex and the character that's going to be in Mass Effect 3, that's going to be helping the Krogan become better, are really only 2 people out of millions and billions of Krogans. You really need like a system to come up from the Krogan ground up to really change their culture for the Krogan lot in life to be improved, or to fit together with the rest of Galactic Society. They're a warrior-based culture. They're never going to fit as long as they stay a warrior-based culture. That is a long story short to say. The genophage is super complicated, and it was a mistake to do it then. It was a mistake to bring the Krogan to the Galactica scene. And as the series continues to talk about the genophage in Mass Effect 3 and the rest of 2, it's kind of going to try and, I'll say, whitewash the issue a little bit, same way with the Geth, but it's basically rewriting canon. So it gets to decide what's a good outcome and what's a bad outcome. So there's no real use speculating about it.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Yeah, I was thinking we could just talk. Oh, Normandy upgrades though.
Thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors.
I was.
Butter. This armor just isn't top of the line.
Smooth like butter.
If we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Why don't you roll your neck a few more times, Jacob? Alright, this is upgraded armor. This is one of the story important stuff. It's just better armor. There you go. Scan Jacob. Still boring.
Commander, can I help you with something?
These haven't really changed all that much. This one will change eventually.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Cool, let's talk.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good.
God, I hate
Have
how
to say
flirty
you
she
run this ship
sounds.
tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I don't know. I don't really have a good answer to this. I'm just checking in.
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
Yeah, that's because I'm cool like that. These are all complimentary.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition.
I don't know what that means after sideline. Did they just throw you into like a janitor position or what? Anyways, you don't mind that they're terrorists because they're terrorists.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics.
I mean, so is Cerberus.
Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
But what if they do bad things? Do you have any contingency plan at all, Jacob? Am I allowed to ask you about how you feel in more nuance? No? Okay.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
I don't like any of these. I don't like that he joined Cerberus. I don't think he's that great. I wasn't there on the mission with him, Miranda, so I don't know him that well. I guess you're still in top shape. Oh, it's gonna be flirty, though.
You look like you came through no worse for
No, okay, it's fine.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. Most of us didn't get a Cerberus rebuild. They outdid themselves with you. Ask for any upgrades?
Yeah, this is the flirty one. Down here.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
I believe Miranda, Jacob, and Mordin only have two pieces of dialogue.
No messages for you, Commander.
Until my head. I'm trying to think. I believe they only have a few pieces of dialogue until the next part of the game. Until the next, like, checkpoint. Story checkpoint. God, my brain! You know what's odd that I noticed? You can actually, if you... Hold on. You can hear, like, distant murmuring on the ship. Hey, Miranda, you really did tell me more excuses for the war crime Cerberus commits, or how about a little bit about you today?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
I will. Now this is an advanced mineral scanner. It just makes it scan faster. That's for me. That's for me off screen, by the way.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally
It's been one mission, calm down.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
That's because you suck.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
No, why? Why should I?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How pissed was he?
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
Man, I want to see that comic. Does that comic exist? It might.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
I believe the upper left is always the same, even if it's worded differently, so we're just gonna continue on.
You told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You told me a lot about your father.
Ah, shoot. They switched them on me.
The man is completely egomaniacal.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deep.
He's basically Jeff Bezos, but he funds terrorists.
Before I joined them.
That's basically who he is.
I heard about Cerberus through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make...
Ah, my hands!
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Goodbye. That's the long and short of Miranda's mission, honestly, of her personal stuff. She's just like, it's just like, I was built for perfection and I don't really feel satisfied by that. So I'm going to join people who I think appreciate me. You sure you're not being used for a tool for everybody's own personal gain? No, that couldn't be possible, Shepard, and we'll never properly deal with the ramifications of that thought you just brought up. Heal. There we go. No more scarring. Clean baby face. Chocolates.
How may I help you, Commander?
Got your
I
drinks.
have a present for you, Doc.
Let's get loud. Spill some drinks on this desk of yours.
Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now? You and me.
Drank.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
Let's celebrate my new face. They really should have done a royalty-free,
Might have broken
like, little sound, you know? Well, I can't do it. There you go.
That was awesome.
Ah, I miss Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him.
It's funny, if Kaidan is dead, she just told a story about 2 dead people instead of 1.
Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Seriously, why did you leave the Alliance?
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
So you're just lonely?
Don't you have any friends or family?
Don't you have any friends?
Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly...
I get that. I guess.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or
You were only on this ship for like 6 months.
maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to getting shit-faced.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
I'm not gonna toast dead people because it's just like... It's just a downer when you're drinking. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Excuse me, Grand Shepherd. Where's that guy who can't celebrate his daughter's birthday? Where is he? I found you.
Dangerous.
Okay, where are you doing? Who are you talking about? This guy is... This guy? He's a good guy. He,
Looks out for their own.
It wore off. I'm not drunk anymore.
It's the least they can do when we're...
Don't you just love how that works? It just wears off and the screen goes back to normal. Being drunk, you know? Alright, let's go talk to Zaid and the engineering crew. And that's about it. Zaid has a bunch of little stories all around his office. Maybe I'll make time for it one day if I need to kill time. Otherwise, I don't really need to kill that much time right now.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
See, this is why you're the better engineer.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Yeah, I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. He'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, money.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
I kind of wish I could have actually played Skillian 5, but you can't win them all. What can you do? Nothing downstairs yet. Zaid! This is Zaid's gun, Jesse. It's his favorite gun. This is some ship he was on at some point. This is the plate of a Krogan he just tore off. Just to show you his back. These are cameras. I don't know why he has these. He can watch the whole crew from here. It's pretty creepy, honestly. Hey, Joker. Alright, Zaid, talk to me. He'll have 2 things to say every time. I'll just do the trash while he's doing that. Hold on.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Again, Zaid.
Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
All right, bye. Well, we might get a chance to talk about his stuff around here later. He's just made this his little nook and cranny. We'll after every major mission, we'll essentially come down to all the characters to see if they have anything to say. Until we get towards the end of the game, in which it'll become fairly obvious that everyone runs out of things to say. Or we'll just finish up characters' arcs and stuff like that, and then run out. Ew. It's so mean. It's so needlessly mean to her. Capacitor, chest plate, yes. Shield reduce time. Legs. I don't need to run faster. Shield strength is better. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's go talk to Kelly. That's my helmet over there, by the way. A lot of DLC items show up here. I wish there were more. I wish you could customize this a bit more, but you know, it's 2010 or whatever. Isn't she lovely? Isn't... Hey, Kelly, tell me about Zaid. Well, first your shirt. Oh, there you go.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone.
Oh, Zaid and the other DLC characters don't come with upgrades, unfortunately.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys, well, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go to Omega for the second recruitment, and then we'll be done with Omega. That'll be fun. So see you guys later.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?